I drove up to Yosemite from Lassen this morning. Pretty uneventful. I did get the camera thing figured out. I was able to swap out uh, some of the gear I had with a camera body that'll take the two lenses, so that's good. But it's kind of rainy and thunderstormy in Yosemite right now, so I'm not doing much hiking. I'm at Olmsted Point, and there's a half dome right there. Um, I've been here for about a half hour, and I saw a lightning strike over there, so I'm kind of just hanging out to see if maybe some more lightning strikes will happen, and I can maybe get a shot of one of them. But that's been the only one I've seen anywhere, so I think I might have blew my chance. But yeah, I'll just hang out here, see if things clear up. Um, and once I'm done here, I'll head to my campsite at Yosemite Creek and then try and figure out what I want to do tomorrow. So I didn't get any rainbows or lightning down at Olmsted Point, um, and the rains kind of stopped. And I had a few hours before sunset, so I decided to hike up to May Lake. I think I read online that it's supposed to be like a hidden gem of Yosemite. It's this really great hike, but a lot of people miss it. Um, about halfway through, I can definitely see why. Starting to get above the tree line. Um, I should be coming down around sunset, so if the sun can break through, there are enough clouds that hopefully we'll get some good colors. But for now, I'm gonna keep going. I guess it can't be that out of the way or hidden because there's a working toilet up here at May Lake. They've got plumbing up here. There's also a cell phone service up here, which is actually kind of exciting because I just got the email that I won the lottery for the half dome cables. So it's been bucket list for a while, and I'll get to do it on Tuesday. Slightly terrifying, but you know, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it, I guess. That's a Tuesday problem. In the meantime, it's May Lake. Gonna walk around the lake and see if there's cool spots to shoot. I found a pretty good spot, but wouldn't you know it, I left my camera batteries on the charger down the car. Should have known. I started off this hike going 15 minutes down the wagon trail instead of it down the actual trail. So it doesn't matter if I find a nice spot to shoot. I have no camera batteries. Guess I'll come back another day. So, interesting, or maybe not interesting, fact about me. I've never had tuna out of the canned meat section, like in the store. Or at least if we have, it's been like, drowned in salsa and chicken and cheese in chili. So, but every backpacker and hiker I see on the trail swears by these like tuna creation packets. So I think I'm gonna try one. See how it goes. I mean, the idea of it is repulsive to me, but I guess I can't knock it till I try it. Just so you can see what I got going on here, I got that tuna packet. I found some black beans that were in a pouch. Those are on there. And then I've got some Dots pretzels for crunch, too. All right, a moment of truth. It's not bad. I'm not gonna make it at home, but it's not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. So that's a win, I guess. I spent the night at Yosemite Creek last night. Got in after dark, which I usually do, shooting sunsets and stars and stuff. It was pretty good. I slept okay. I wanted to do Mount Dana today, but I got a little bit later start than I wanted to. I didn't do it yesterday because there was lightning around Half Dome, lightning by the pass, and some really nasty looking clouds. I was talking to the ranger this morning. It sounds like it's going to be like that all week this week. And there are clouds covering the peak right now. It's the second tallest mountain in Yosemite. So I really don't want to be up there during a thunderstorm. So it's kind of disappointing because I really wanted to see some wildflowers. But I'm doing Waterwheel Falls along the Glen Allen Trail instead, which is cool because that's a trail I've wanted to do since my first trip to Yosemite. It's just always been on like the wrong side of the park or too long or what have you. It's 18 miles out and back. Hopefully I stay dry and there's no rain, but we'll see how it goes. Seem to be bare claw marks on the tree. Look pretty old though. Sure, if you like that kind of thing, I guess. made it. That's Waterwheel Falls right there. It's not really water wheeling right now, but that's okay. This is a really nice hike. I did end up getting rained on for about an hour. But I had my rain gear and plastic bags and stuff, so it was okay. Just having some lunch. This is the view the other way, which is pretty great. So I'm just gonna pack up my stuff and get headed back out and try and get home before dark. This deer has just been chowing down on mushrooms and ferns. And it is not afraid of people at all. Okay, I'm not gonna hurt you. Oh, sorry. What do you do? Oh no! Alright. Sorry I interrupted your meal. Are we cool? Okay, cool. Look at that. The sun came out just in time to get back to the meadow. See some of these guys having their dinner. Perfect. This is my sleeping setup for this trip. I've got a Subaru Forester, which is probably a little bit too short for me to be sleeping in the back, but I put my suitcase and stuff down here. It supports up here so I can get a little bit more length out of it. Got my inflatable pillow, thermarest, and then sleeping quilt too. So it's actually been pretty good at night. I'm just probably gonna read for a little bit. I'm waiting to get into Hetchy. Wasn't able to make it here last night. Doesn't open till 8, and I showed up an hour too early. So I'm just gonna try and relax a little bit before I start working my way back towards the other side of the park and head home. Hiking back from Indian Rock. Glad I found it, because it's not really that well marked on like digital maps. But luckily I ran into a dad and his 2 kids, and they had a paper map, and we figured it out. And I only went like a half mile down the wrong trail, so it's all good. Views were great. The granite arch was really cool. Never seen one like that before. So Now I'm just walking back. I start making my way back to the other side of the park, and definitely gonna stop in Gaylor Lakes. Maybe try and do up a little bit of Mount Dana, but I don't know if I've got time to do that, so we will see. I decided to go up to Gaylor Lake, or try to anyway. That's why I'm not going. The weather could turn kind of south. Lots of lightning and thunder, and there's an exposed ridge to get to the lake. So just turning back. Just have to come back and get those wildflowers some other time. I'm only like, I don't know, 5 minutes from the parking lot before the weather kind of went sideways, so not too worried about it.